Our coverage of Liberty Fall Camp continues here on LibertyFlames.com. Talk about the quarterbacks now with quarterbacks coach Joe Daly. And, Coach, great group to work with again, spearheaded once again by all-conference quarterback Josh Woodrum. What do you expect for his senior season?
I tell you what, this young man has prepared himself every summer best he possibly can, and each year he surprised us in terms of his conditioning, his strength, his speed, his intelligence, and his knowledge of the game. His football intelligence increases every summer, and it just fires me up knowing going into his senior year that, he's as good as they come, really and truly. And so I'm excited to see what he puts forth here in training camp and in day one.
And when you look at what he's done so far for this program, what else is left for him to accomplish? I know the aspirations now are national championship, and we're not going to deny that. So from a quarterback perspective, where does Josh take that next step to maybe get on the radar, not that he's not already, of maybe some NFL teams?
As long as we continue to win, I'm pretty sure people are going to pay attention to Josh Woodrum and Liberty University. As long as his completion percentage is high, balls aren't on the ground on game day, and we're scoring points, people are going to take notice. They really are.
And Josh is very accepting to constructive encouragement from the coaches. Year in, year out, seems like there's something new that you guys want him to work on. What is specifically here in 2015 is kind of on that radar for him to kind of pinpoint?
I think we made mention to it just previously here, making sure footballs aren't on the ground, being really, really accurate, being really, really decisive, and being accurate in his decisions. If he can continue to do that and make that improvement, that jump up, he's going to have a phenomenal senior season.
It's fun, Joe, going back, seeing how last year unfolded with the big win against Coastal, then James Madison. And you had a guy right behind Josh that had to play some big snaps, Stefan Masha. Where have you seen his improvement from last year?
He's just become a bigger, faster, stronger athlete. You can tell he puts in the time needed in the weight room. And it shows on game day because the guy, he can pull through tackles, he can outrun people, and he throws the ball pretty well. And so I'm excited to see where he's grown from May to August. And so I'm really, really, really fired up to see at the end of training camp here where he is from where he was here in May.
I know you don't want to give any jewels out right now, but last year you used Stefan in some other roles, wildcat, kind of jet sweeps, kind of got him involved to kind of get his feet wet. Do we expect more of that when he's not behind center?
Well, we're always going to have that type of package in the game plan just because he's a young man that has phenomenal talent. He can do a multitude of things, which allows the defense to have to prepare for that, which takes away from other things that we do and can do. So Stefan is a very dynamic athlete, and we're always going to have something in for him. It's just what it is, no one really knows until game day.
And for those of us who are able to come out here to practice, there's another quarterback that has gone one step up on the depth chart who's very tall, Bo Swanson, and a great kid to be around. What does he bring to your quarterback room, and what do you expect out of him this year?
Phenomenal football intelligence, really understands the game, brings an attitude of gratitude, loves being a part of the program. Everyone likes Bo. He's a team player. On top of that, he's a good football player. On top of that, he just has some guys ahead of him that are good football players. But I'm just excited the fact that he's come back to be with us because I think that, he's got a unique talent and a role on our football team.
Joe, what's it like going in the quarterback room with these guys? I talked to Josh Woodrum this summer, and he said, look, we're all competitive, but at the same day, we all want the best for Liberty, and he enjoys being around these guys. When you get to be around your quarterback group, what do you enjoy about them?
Well, Woodrum, hit the nail on the head there. We're very, very competitive. We play darts. We shoot, trash can basketball.
And bowl, if you were able to check this out this week.
Yeah, we do bowl. We get in there and we juggle tennis balls. It's just always a competition. And that environment just breeds, excellence. It breeds a certain urgency to be as good, if not better than when you were the previous time you'd come in that room. So that makes my job easier, just knowing that, hey, I got some competitive guys that aren't going to quit on me. They're going to challenge each other and myself day in and day out.
And what can you share with us, Joe, as we wrap this up, some offensive goals for 2015?
Well, obviously we want to win first and foremost. I obviously want to continue to score more points than the opponent. I think last year we averaged 32 points a game. We want to kick that up. We want to be top 10 in the country and number 1 in the conference for sure. We don't want to have that many turnovers. I think we have 1 or less a game. We want to have a knockdown per play. So if we have 80 plays, we want to average 80 knockdowns a game. But really, it comes back to us playing fast, playing physical, playing disciplined, and doing all those things with extreme detail. And if we execute those 4 things right there, the rest of it will take care of itself.
Joe, great to catch up with you. Can't wait to see how this season unfolds.
Thank you, Alan.
That's quarterbacks coach Joe Daly. Stay logged on here to LibertyFlames.com for more Liberty Flames football fall camp coverage.